America's biggest cities have seen large numbers of people being infected by this pernicious virus. One of the hardest hit populations is the Navajo Nation. They span across 3 states and have more than 3,100 cases, the highest per capita rate of coronavirus infection anywhere in the U.S. Reggie Cecchini reports.
Lost in the spotlight of the seemingly endless outbreaks in urban areas, a deadly battle is underway deep in the desert.
We got to stay vigilant.
America's Navajo Nation, one of the oldest indigenous reservations in the country, is sinking under the weight of the virus.
Tribal nations, the first citizens, are put on the bottom of the list, it seems to us.
We spoke to the nation's president, Jonathan Nez, in April when there were 698 positive cases. Today, the infection rate per capita is now the highest in America. Covering just over 77,000 square kilometers over 3 states, Navajo Nation has a population of 175,000 and is roughly the size of New Brunswick.
We just want everybody to recognize that tribal communities are in need of assistance as well.
Studies have shown people of color are at a heightened risk of contracting this virus. Navajo residents suffer from high rates of diabetes and hypertension, but money and access to care is limited. Federal funding to reservations is often slow to move. Infrastructure is poor. The region is a food desert, meaning residents drive to larger cities, putting themselves at risk. At home, basic mitigation efforts like hand washing are often impossible.
30% of the homes on Navajo Nation don't have running water. So how are they going to do that?
In a rare move, Doctors Without Borders has been dispatched on American soil. Telling Global News in a statement, their team is providing training on infection prevention and control, adding they will help expand contact tracing. Their presence in the U.S. is a first. The organization typically assists in war-ravaged and low-income nations. A $2 trillion stimulus package approved in March will provide more than $500 million in aid to the Navajo. But local leaders say it's too little and far too late.
Tribal nations have contributed a lot to this country. And we're just saying that we want our share of resources.
COVID-19 adding yet another challenge in the ongoing struggle to maintain independence and equality across American reservations. Reggie Cecchini, Global News, Washington.